So I was in Walmart and I was checking out and I looked at the candy display that they have there. And I noticed that the Butterfinger logo on the Butterfingers was different. It was new. And so I looked at it, I picked it up, and improved recipe. And so Butterfinger is one of my favorite candies. Something that's always seemed strange to me about Butterfingers is that it's always supposed to have been like nut based, like based on peanuts, but it's never really tasted like peanuts to me. But it's always been one of my favorite candies. It does get stuck in your teeth, and that kind of reminds me of like soggy cereal. Maybe it's a pro, maybe it's a con, depends on the person. I kind of like it. I feel like it has always given me something to sort of it's a lingering satisfaction, I think, for me personally. But anyway, so when I saw that the logo is different and that it is a new and improved recipe, I thought I'd have to buy one and try it and see how it is. So as you can see, I've already started eating it. It's about 3/4 of the way eaten already. I've eaten it, I've enjoyed it, I've sort of assessed and analyzed my thoughts, and I wanted to share some of my thoughts because I don't know, this is a big deal. I mean, Butterfingers are a staple candy. A lot of people love them. It's been around a long time. It's got a great flavor, so they're changing it up. Is this gonna be good? Is this gonna be bad? Now, so disclaimer, I haven't researched. I don't know why they changed it, so I don't know if people were complaining. I don't know if a lot of people out there had some sort of resentment toward some aspect of Butterfinger, and that there was a big outlash, an outpouring of sort of comments for them to change something about their formula in terms of the flavor, in terms of the texture. I don't know if they're doing it for health reasons, maybe trying to make some part of it healthier. It doesn't say on the package any indication as to why they changed it, but we do have some insight. It says, well, I don't think this was there before, but something about, I don't know if you can see it, crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery. I don't remember that being there before. Maybe it was, but that sort of leads me to, so what's new about this? How does it taste? What's different about it? So my initial impression was that, so it tastes more savory. I think just a little bit more savory than it used to, whereas before it was a little bit sweeter. So that maybe was the initial impression. But so the big thing now with it is that I can really taste the peanut flavor coming through. So for the first time, you can really sort of taste that flavor. Sort of the same side or different side of the coin there. I think that it tastes a little bit more like a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup now than it did in the past. So again, getting a little bit more of that savory flavor, a little bit more of that nutty peanut flavor. So it is still really crumbly. So that's one thing as far as the texture and consistency is concerned. I didn't notice any real changes in that area, but I'm gonna continue eating a little bit of it and sort of refresh my thoughts, see if I have anything else coming through. It is a little messy. I'm on carpet, so hopefully I won't make too much of a mess, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so one of the things with Butterfinger is that I've always had some problems with is a lot of times, unfortunately, in the store, it'll be old. And so when you bite it and you bite into it, it's really hard in the middle. And I've had a lot of problems with that with Walmart, in the past years. Just getting being able to get a fresh Butterfinger. So that's one thing that's nice about these is I think since they just released them, they're fresh on the shelves. It's really fresh. It's really new. So it's got that nice, even, consistent, flaky texture all the way through, just like you would hope and expect from a Butterfinger. So after eating the rest of it, I think my thoughts are pretty much the same. So the texture and the consistency is the same as what it was before. A little bit more savory, a little bit more peanut flavor coming through. Would I keep eating it? Do I think this is an improvement? Do I prefer this? Actually, for me personally, I think it's a little bit of a step backward because I would just prefer a little bit of a more savory flavor. And if I want something nutty, I would go for maybe even more of a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup to get more of that real peanut butter flavor. I really liked Butterfinger as it was before. For me personally, I don't like this as much. But if you're someone who thinks it needs more of that actual real authentic nut flavor to be recognized as like a good candy, then maybe this is a step forward for you. So that's my thoughts. It's approximately where it was, though. It hasn't changed that much. But those are my thoughts, and that's it.